everybody, I'm Cassandra from Craftably Ever After, and welcome to today's reveal video for Hooking Up with Books, the book club / crochet club series that I'm doing with my very good friend Caroline over at For the Love of Crochet, and many of you have joined us over the last few months since we started Hooking Up with Books, where every month now it's every second month, we read a book and then we crochet a project inspired by either one of the characters or a feeling, a color, an object, whatever it is, an inspired make from the book that we do during that month. So we used to do it every month, but life is just so hectic that we were a bit squeezed in to get everything done within a month's time. So we've now gone over to spread our Hooking Up with Books over a 2-month period. So we'll be doing a book, and then within a 2-month period, we will then at the end of that 2 months show you the projects that we've made. Anyone who's participated, we also show their project. Alright, so the book that we did this month was The Giver, and it was a lovely book. I really enjoyed it. And there were so many interesting things that you could use as inspiration for this book. Now, let me show you the project that I made, and then I will talk a little bit about it. So the project I made is actually the main character in the book, and it is this cute little boy pattern that I made. Now this actually is a pattern pack of 6 dolls. I think it is from Dear Jackie Stitchery. I will link the pattern down below where you can download it. It is a free pattern including all 6 the dolls, or it's the same doll body and then 6 variations of the doll. But in terms of the book, now you will notice that this boy is made entirely in shades of grey. Because this book, you eventually find out that there's no color in the world that he lives in. And I won't go into detail explaining what it is, but it has to do with this society that's been created to establish sameness. So this is basically what the book is. And then this little boy who gets this special talent as the receiver of memories. Now, as part of his training, he actually starts noticing that the world around him is not exactly as it is portrayed. So it's not as perfect as people would want you to believe. And the first thing he notices very early on is he starts seeing color. And the first bit of color he sees is an apple. So him and his friend, they were playing with an apple, tossing it around to each other, and he started seeing something different with the apple. So the color red was actually the first color that he noticed, other than the gray, which is the entire rest of their life. So everything around them is in shades of gray, and he eventually starts learning and starts seeing color. So this is where this little apple comes in. The apple represents the first color that he notices, the first color that when he realizes something is a little different. But I crocheted him in rainbow cotton 8/4, which is a fingering weight yarn, using a 2.5mm hook. But this is just done in 4 different shades of gray. Now his shirt and his skin color does look the same, I think, on camera, but this is a slightly darker gray than his skin tone. The gray that I use for his skin tone, then of course a very much darker gray for his hair, and sort of a brownish gray for his pants. But this was such a cute pattern to do. I really enjoyed it. Now I did do the hair completely differently from the pattern. The hair in the pattern is very cute, but I was on a bit of a time crunch. So I ended up doing my own thing for the hair. But I loved how this little doll came out. And as I said, I will link the pattern down below. A free pattern, 6 different variations. I think you will really enjoy making them. So they've got boys and girl variations in this pattern. I really enjoyed it. And thank you again for everyone who's joined in on the book club. I will include a little montage or a little collage, whatever you call it, of the photos that I've received at the end of the video, and just explain who crocheted or who the person is that made the project, and if a pattern is linked, or if they sent me the name of the pattern that they used, I will link that in the description box as well. Now, just to let you guys know, the next book that we are starting with, so on the 15th of July, we're starting our second to last book, which is called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse, and I will pop a picture on the screen what the book looks like. So we will be busy with that book from the 15th of July to the 15th of September when we do our reveal video. And then the very last book for the year, starting 15th of September to the 15th of November, is one that I've been dying to read. It is a movie on Netflix. It is called The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. I have loved the movie. I've watched it several times. I've not read the book, so I'm super excited to be reading the book. It's in a different sort of a format. It's written almost entirely in letters that people write to each other. So it should be an interesting read. A beautiful story. I hope you guys will join in with our next 2 books. So we've only got 2 more books left for this year. Can you believe it? It feels like this year has flown by. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing my little project for this month. I don't often do dolls. You guys know me. You know I like bears and bunnies and all sorts of cutesy animals. But this time I did enjoy making the main character from the book in these very interesting grey tones. Alright friends, that is it for this episode of Hooking Up with Books. Please head over to Caroline's video. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what she has made, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing the projects made by other friends of the book club. You are always welcome to join in at any time. We love having you guys around for the book club. It's so much fun to see all the projects every time, how people interpret the same book differently, how they experience or how they find inspiration from the same book. We love it. This is why we continue with it, and we love having you guys join in with us every time. Alright friends, that is it for this week. I hope you are having a wonderful day. As always, stay safe and stay crafty.